Welcome back to Tribal Wars. This week's a bit of a weird one. It's a special end of year event. We're playing a vintage light, I suppose. It's vintage, but with some of the power cards and the more busted stuff banned, so that it doesn't just become vintage, but with 20 irrelevant creatures, I suppose. It's deck we're playing is Survival of the Fittest. Enchantment, discard a creature card, search your library for a creature card, reveal that card and put it into your hand, and then shuffle your library. So obviously this is into a sort of toolbox style deck. I'm running spirits with it, with the basic plan being either to discard 3 Demigods of the Revenge to Survival of the Fittest, search up the 4th and cast it and deal 20 in one turn, or to Recurring Nightmare plus Yosai the Morning Star to lock the opponent out of the game. A lot of other stuff going on there. We've got four Death Rights and 4 Birds of Paradise, Survival of the Fittest and Recurring Nightmare, both super mana hungry cards. So we just want to get out of the gate quickly with the mana dorks. And we've got Vampiric Tutor, Demonic Tutor, and a pair of Sterling Groves to search up primarily to search up the important Recurring Nightmare or Survival of the Fittest. But I guess they can get whatever they need to at any particular time. So, and then a bunch of Weirdo Spirits. So we've got Kentucky Wars Wage, Anti-Artifact, Sulphur Spirit, Anti-Board Wipe, Sustaining Spirit. This is a weird one. Cumulative Upkeep. Damage that reduce your life total to less than 1, reduce it to 1 instead. So the idea being that you let this die to its own cumulative upkeep rather than paying it and then just Recurring Nightmare it back over and over again. You can lock the opponent out of the dealing damage. Eternal Dragons are basically just there to be planes. They're also spirits. Nether Traitor is, if the game will work for me. Okay, Nether Traitor is whenever another creature is put into your grave from the battlefield, you may pay black. If you do, return Nether Traitor from your grave to the battlefield. So it's sort of just Recurring Nightmare fodder that recurs itself as well. Carador Ghost Chieftain. It's not sure how good this card will be. I just wanted to play with it because I've never played with it before. Costs 1 less to cast for each creature card in your graveyard, so you can obviously, every time you survive or something, you're making this cheaper. During each of your turns you may cast 1 creature card from your graveyard. So, again, that also works with Sustaining Spirit. Just like it dies cumulative upkeep and then recast it. Carven Caryatid. Just when it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Obviously got a Recurring Nightmare. Rex Sage is a anti-artifact enchantment thing. Big Game Hunter, again, go to survival, madness it out. Destroy something big. Ravenous Chupacabra, destroy anything. I don't know, Blossoms, just another advantage engine. When it or another enchantment enters battlefield, you control, draw a card. So, true as well. Sterling Groves, Survival of the Fittest. Recurring Nightmare, keep casting Recurring Nightmare over and over again, keep drawing cards. Cryptghast, whenever you tap a swamp for mana, add an additional black, so just a bit more ramp. Obviously very nice with Recurring Nightmare, just because you want lots of mana for this. And Karmic Guide, when it enters the battlefield, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Basically a 5 mana Eternal Witness, I guess. The Flying Protection from Black and Echo, sort of irrelevant, but they might come up. So yeah, that's the deck. Honestly, Kumagoro got me to play the Survival of the Fittest Recurring Nightmare deck, and honestly I have no idea if this is going to be any good or not. I don't know what kind of decks I'll be facing, what everyone else will bring to this vintage-esque event, and how terrible my build of Survival of the Fittest is. Maybe it'll be amazing. Maybe not. We'll see. Okay, here we are for round 1 against Dion Mag. I'm on the play and I have... Oh, yeah, give a clunky hand. I mean, it's turn 2, Cycle Eternal Dragon, turn 3, Carbon. Is it bad enough to mulligan though? Yeah, it probably is. He doesn't really do anything. Okay, well this is also clunky as all hell, but at least he's got a recurring nightmare in it. Let's just blow marsh flats and pass the turn. A cloud post, okay. Guess I'll go for biome. It's time for some treachery. Okay, Vesuva into expedition map, so it's 2 expedition maps. So I'm looking at a lot of mana on the other side of the table. Well, this draw is not turning out very well. But I mean, I'm totally winning the race, so everything's going great. Okay, so that was a Glimmer Post into a Grim Poppet. Enters the battlefield, 3 negative, 1 counters on it, remove 1. Let's put 1 negative counter on another type creature. Okay, guess I'm just going for an Eidolon of Blossoms. Okay, looks like it's just going to die instantaneously, it doesn't surprise me. Can't pay for another traitor, but I do get to draw a card. Ravenous Chupacabra is not the worst. Can at least be cast, which I can't say for the rest of my cards. Run the Cloud Post. So this is what? 4, 8, 12, 13 mana in total. And just another Cloud Post, so nothing too terrible happening to me this turn, although there's a lot of mana to work with. I guess I'll just grab a Black Source with the Marsh Flats. Play the Chupacabra. Kill the Grim Poppet. Bring back Eidolon. And pay for another traitor. And a Karmic Guide, okay. was thinking of that is probably want to keep Recurring Nightmare in hand as best I can, because against the Cloud Post deck there's a decent chance all his dust is on the table, so I don't want to leave it sitting out vulnerable to that. Although this looks like that 5 colour Scarecrow Reaper King. Whenever another Scarecrow enters the battlefield under your control, destroy target permanent. And there's a Scarecrow. And I'm probably going to lose all my lands now. And there's another Scarecrow. And there goes a land. And if another one comes down, then I'm probably just locked out of the game. Just sacrificed it to Scarecrow. Okay, well, at least I can bring back Chupacabra, kill the Reaper King. I get to draw a card off Eidolon as well. Ooh. I get sacrificed to the Scarecrow. Swing for a mighty 2. Fortunately, you can just spend 4 to bring back the Reaper King with Scarecrow. And Ugin the Spirit Dragon. So yeah, this is feeling like a pretty lost game. I don't know what else I'm going to do at this point. Well, let's just get another land and then, I don't know, play a Sterling Grove. The Reaper King comes back. Yeah, I'm just going to concede at this point. It's going to be a miserable game. I don't know, Lander. Alright, sure. Don't need that. Well, no claw post to start off with yet, at least this time. So that's what will be fetched here. Alright, let's shuffle with the martial arts before Stalingrad comes down. Survival. And this would be a real nice time to have some land destroying creature in my deck. I guess I'll probably just go for a demigod win. So ditch Sustaining Spirit to grab a demigod. Ditch the demigod to grab a demigod. Ditch the demigod to grab a demigod. And I've just now realised I no longer have any lands in the graveyard, right? That's fine. It's just going to take me an extra turn to go off, but I can get a Dryad Arbor into the... Oh god. This is going to be a Reaper King again, isn't it? Of course. This might still be fine. This still puts lands into the graveyard. Okay, so I think that's fine. Demigod for another demigod. Ditch the Nether Traitor for Dryad Arbor. Ditch the Dryad Arbor for Reclamation Sage, I think. So let's just make a black. all black. Fortunately, this is only 20 damage. That doesn't guarantee a win. That's untap target land, so basically infinite mana on the other side of the table here. I've got nothing I can do, so I'll just auto pass the turn and see what I end up with on my turn. Decree of Justice. But I think that's... No, it's not fine. So I'm 1 mana short of cycling the surviving the Reclamation Sage into a Chupacabra. Oh, but I can Big Game Hunter. Nice suggestion, Kimagoro. That's fine then. So cycle the Reclamation Sage into Big Game Hunter. Discard. See how the Madness interface works these days. I don't really know. Not be just okay. Click the card to cast it and play it back. Destroy an angel. And then I can... Oh, I still have to resolve this. Just grab a Bird of Paradise. And that's game over, right? I think... Okay, good. Well, this is pretty clearly unkeepable. Oh, I'm keeping it. Don't need Yosai. Okay, sure. I did put that on the bottom, didn't I? Yeah, so it's just Yosai into Yosai. No cloud posts yet though. There's the expedition map. Okay, I guess I'm just demon tutoring for a survival. Where are you, survival? There you are. Plenty of mana next turn. Now I have to start thinking about what I'm actually going to search for. I guess just a I was going to say Kataki, but it's marginal value against Cloud Post stuff. Let's go. Oh, that's not going to work. Guess we might as well get Sona since we've already got an Urborg. Let's just grab a Reclamation Sage, I think. Yeah. We could play a Reclamation Sage rather than the Chupacabra just so I can survival into something. Okay, so just sacrifice itself, but it's a you may destroy target artifact or enchantment, so our target may survival, but I don't have to destroy it, thankfully. And nothing much going on from the opponent. Ditch the Caryatid. Just go for Demigods again, maybe. Guess I'm going to run out the birds, just so one bit of land destruction doesn't take me off. Actually, I suppose that doesn't matter because one bit of land destruction would take me off Demigod anyway because of the Urborg. Still. Demigod, Demigod, Demigod. I didn't get the wrong land. Still got one Demigod left to grab. I've done it. I mean, Cloud Post decks don't generally have a lot of instant speed stuff going on, so alright, I managed to win mostly because Dion Mag seemed to have a fairly anemic draw in that last game, but we got there. The Demigods proved better than you might think, I guess. On to round 2. Okay, we're on to round 2 now, on the draw against Cruel Hellraiser. I think Vampiric Teeter makes this hand keepable. Just vamp into survival. Oh, we'll see. Something blue. Yeah, Vampiric Tutor is the instant speed one, so just pass the turn. Let's grab survival. And let's play survival. Hopefully this doesn't just get counterspelled. Oh, it didn't. What a relief. Invasion of Secrets. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Okay. I guess I'm just passing again. I want to try and set up a whatever it's called, the Dragon Win. Yosai, that's what I'm thinking of. Let's grab Dryad Arbor. And then Recurring Nightmare. Dryad Arbor doesn't allow any response because it's a land, so it doesn't use a stack. Let's just grab a Yosai. Doesn't combo off quite yet, just because it's Path to Exile. Let's go for Swamp. Let's so it looks like a Wizzy Flickery deck. I think I just want some more mana. I guess I should just play Cryptghast. That was more correct. And a Reflector Mage. Can't really play the Crypt Gas, so I'm just going to get more mana to play again. And the Recurring Nightmare. Okay, Path to Exalt's fine, there's still mana. Venser. I hadn't considered the emblem off Venser. Very hard, but should be fine if I can Yosei to block down all the lands. There won't be any spells played. Let's just go Crypt Gas, I suppose. Just going to get counterspelled. Venser. Crit Gas back on the stack. Back in my hand rather. Right, let's ditch Idle on. For Deathright Shaman, I guess. Cost the Shaman. Need to bring back the Demigod so I can knock Venser down to non-emblem range, or I can even bring back another traitor. So he can Riptide Laboratory, Venser back to his hand, and then cast it. So I think I'm going to go for just some more I don't know. Let's just recurring nightmare and see what happens. Okay, that resolves. Ditch the demigod. Anything that would matter? I'm just going to grab another demigod. Bring this back to kill Venser with. Okay. So also get bounced back to my hand again, I suppose. Yeah. And then I think I'll play the Crypt Ghast. And I guess I'll see what happens. Say 2. Flight to mage gets flickered. God, I don't know what I can do here. It just felt like kind of a mess of a game. So I can bring back Yosei, but then I can't sacrifice it again to actually get the tap down without Venser just ruining my day. And then next turn, if you just down tick the Venser, hit me for 5. Yes, what I can do is discard demigod. For Ravenous Chupacabra. Discard that. I don't know, Calming Guide. bounce the vents. Can target one of the other two with the Chupacabra, and then I won't die to Ventus. Planeswalker Vents this turn at least. Okay, returns that with the Riptide. We're now at least not dead next turn. Sage of Epicure. This is just the look at the top 4 cards of your library. Okay, Reflect Mage again. And he's holding up Venser. This can ultimate next turn, or just -1 to kill me again. Just recurring Nightmare again. Ditch the Chupacabra. Another Demigod, I suppose. Bring it back. Deputy of Acquittals, okay. I think I'm probably just dead here. I don't really see any way out of just the -1 from Venter killing me. Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of a frustrating game. Alright, this seems fine. This is also only game 2. I've got 11 minutes left, so it's time for some speed play, I suppose. Play everything out in the most obvious way possible. ban. That makes sense. Well, no reflector mage at least. One more ego. Okay. Recurring nightmare. Okay, I've only got 2 of those in the deck. It seems like this is going to be a demigod revenge attacking kind of game. Definitely don't mind trading off the Eidolon for the Naban at this point, so just swing for 7. Ooh, an isolated chapel means no Venter. It's the Venter bouncy thing this turn. And also means no path to exile this turn. Vote Trickster. Okay, that's kind of annoying because they both get tapped down. Let's just attack. I don't care that much about Eidolon of Blossoms in this game. Vindicate, okay. Not the worst thing. Just keep on attacking. Just play a pair of... yeah, let's play at least one Carving Carry a third. I might just play a Kataki even though it doesn't do anything just because it can attack. Yeah, let's do that. And then I can Vampiric Tutor for another Demigod. Yeah. Well, that wasn't very much of a survival of the fittest deck, but it worked better than the than when I was trying to play a survival of the fittest deck in game 1. I mean, sure, Demigod of Revenge is obviously the best card in the deck. Damping Sphere. If a land is tapped for 2 or more mana, it produces... each spell player costs 1 mana for each other spell or players cast this turn, okay. Yeah, it's just... I don't want to draw any more land at this point, really. Let's just grab something that can cast Demigod of Revenge. Merchant of Secrets. Eternal Dragon. Sure, let's just Nether Traitor and Deathrite Shaman. Oh, yeah, that was dumb. Because of Damping Sphere. It's fine, I can just cycle the other Eternal Dragon. Okay, Reflector Mage. There's a so it's probably not going to ever do anything. Okay, now I can Deathrite into Nether Traitor. No, I can't because it's Reflector Maged. Okay, let's just get Carbon then. Reflector Mage. I think I'm just going to go Demigodding. Forget all this complicated nonsense, let's just attack with a flying 5/4 haste. Far more effective than anything else. Uh-oh. Deputy of Acquittals. So I guess it's going to get Reflector Mage as well. So obviously no point in holding it back on defense. Attack for 5 with it. One, two, three, four, five, six. Let's just go Carbon. Into Deathrite. There's the Merfolk Trickster. Looks like I might just get completely tempoed out this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I guess I have to block one of these. 2, 4, 6, 7. So I can Sustaining Spirit to last at least another one turn. Assuming no way to get rid of it. It's a pretty big assumption. I don't see any other way of surviving the turn, so... yeah, looks like I'm just going to die. Okay, yeah. Area interlude and then just bounce all my creatures and I'm dead. So yeah, that kind of sucked, but there it is. Alright, we're on to round 3 against Mataberto on the play, and let's see if we can get this deck to function how it's supposed to for once. Yeah, this is horrible. Alright, Malodork into Survival of the Fittest. How can that possibly be bad? I guess I need another creature. That's how it could be bad. No, 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 no. Oh, that's... Or I could just not cast my Deathrite Shaman on turn 1 for no reason. Okay, I'm sure it's fine. What will happen is I won't draw any more creatures, and then I'll want the Deathrite Shaman in my hand for the Survival of the Fittest. Okay. No, I don't need reveal, we need the graveyard. Definitely looking like Deathrite Shaman might have been good here. Skirk Prospector. So this is some kind of Goblin Storm, maybe? I guess what I should have done is probably Eternal Dragon for a land and Deathrite Shaman with it. I guess Deathrite Shaman. Yeah, it's kind of looking like Storm. Marshall, okay. Just kind of Vamp Tutor for a land, I guess. Yeah, let's go Savannah. Marshal died, unsurprisingly. Just another Faithless looting. Voracious Dragon. Deals damage to any target equal to twice the number of goblins it devoured. So that seems like a win condition. Okay, I guess what I'm going to do is play out Sterling Grove. And then use that to get a recurring nightmare. Yeah, it's a fecundity thing. So now every sacrifice goblin to the... Every goblin represents a red mana and a card. Okay, but kind of looks like no more goblins here. I suppose I need to make sure I do this in the right order. Just go value, I guess. Discard, Eidolon. I guess I want to go for Reclamation Sage, wherever it's gone. Also search up a recurring nightmare. Another fecundity. Making my play seem kind of dumb. Okay, let's... Guess I'll attack the Scope Prospector now then. Try and set up a Yosai win. Oh yeah, fecundity works for everyone as well, I forgot about that, so I get to draw a card as well. What we got? Flashback Faithless looting, sure. Goblin Sharpshooter. Whenever a creature dies, untap Goblin Sharpshooter. So that's a win condition as well. Just another Instigator. guess I go... Recurring Nightmare, blow up the Fecundity with the Reclamation Sage. I get a draw off it, which is nice. And then just play a pair of Mana Darks. Then I think I should be able to Yosai. Finally. Next we can discard the Yosai. Grab another Yosai, I guess. Get Yosai, sack Carbon. And let's just grab a Chupacabra. Sacrifice the Yosai. Down on tap. Tap all of those. Kill one of the instigators. Recurring Nightmare. Get back Yosai. In fact, we can also... Oh no, that's not what I meant. Discard the other Yosai and then bring that back. I don't know, I don't think it matters. I think they should be locked out of the game at this point. I just got to go through the motions of killing them. There we go. So that wasn't super smooth, but I did actually get to Yosai to a victory. Okay, sure. Oh, maybe this was wrong. Maybe I should have played Dryad Arbor. There's not any lands to exile yet, so that was pretty dumb. Okay, I'll Commune of the Gods. Oh, didn't put any lands into the graveyard. How does this one work though? Field top 5 card, put a creature enchantment card from into your hand. So it looks like Fecundity went into the hand. That's sorcery, okay. Some target creature card converted my cost X from the graveyard to the battle against haste. Okay. So Fecundity. Should do 2 damage. Oh. I guess I'll just survival. Swing from a very pathetic one. Put a land into the graveyard. Kinda need it. Oop. There's Escape Prospector. So now I've got both halves of the engine in play. And a Mog War Marshal, that's 3 mana and 3 cards. Don't love my chances here, certainly. Okay, well, long and short of it was lots of storming happened, but then a great shot was cast. It was not lethal, but killed all my creatures. I guess I'm just going to play Birds of Paradise. And that's going to be my fairly incredibly pathetic turn. Sure, I hope you can't do exactly the same thing again this turn. Oh, 3 mana for a flashback Faithless Looting. Gives me at least a bit of hope. Maybe if I can survive the next turn with my birds in play, I can survival up a answer for the Fecundity. Nope. It's just Death Wish Shaman. Wait, actually. I guess. Let's just go Death Right and Sustaining Spirit. It won't work against Grape Shot. Big enough Grape Shot, but it'll potentially work against that dragon that I saw. Chief. That's cost reduction and haste. Alright, now just let the Sustaining Spirit die. It draws me a card, which is kind of nice, I guess. I guess I'm just going to discard Demigod, grab the Reclamation. Blow that Fecundity. Kiki Jiki. Doesn't seem like there's anything too scary right now. Bit more cost reduction maybe. Goblin Sharpshooter. Okay. Like now just kill my creatures. Deals damage to target player or opponent, so it gives the number of goblins you control. Okay. Going down to 4. Down to 3 because the Goblin Sharpshooter are on tap here, I think. Yeah. Guess we go for a Chupacabra. Take out the Sharpshooter. Just pass the turn. Deals damage to any target equal to twice the number of goblins it devoured. So that's 6 damage. Alright. Oh, it's a pretty ridiculous game. Okay, let's see what we've got. God, that's another horrible hand. I'm keeping it. Hopefully the bird doesn't get bolted immediately. we didn't. I was not actually expecting that. Okay, let's... Death Right and Survival. There's Yosai. Just pull out Sterling Grove and then maybe we can just Yosai him out of the game again. Just a War Chief. Make sure to survival first before I put something on top of my library. Just go on the Yosai, I guess, I don't know. So I just need to survive this turn. Which won't necessarily survive, but... Which won't necessarily survive, but... Goblin Sharpshooter to take out the birds. Make sure it doesn't accidentally pass me through before I can use this green mana. Guess I'll just grab a Deathrite Shaman. Maybe I'll just throw the land off the top. Yay, I nailed it. misclick anywhere. Bring back a Birds of Paradise or whatever. Hey, I made it. Okay then, we're a final match against Kumagoro to determine who is the fittest, and I guess who doesn't survive or something. I guess I'm gonna keep this. Birds of Paradise into Cycle Eternal Dragon and get it back with Recurring Nightmare. It's at least half a plan. Ooh, survival of the fittest. Okay. Okay, I suppose just run out survival. Is this an opposing survival? Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, I guess I'll just get a Rex Sage and blow that up. Ditch Yosai. Reclamation Sage. Another survival maybe? Or is this empty geo crashing? Demonic Tita, okay. I guess let's just swing 2. I'll go Recurring Nightmare. Assuming I don't die this turn. Start comboing with Yosai. There's another survival. Probably better crack this fetch so I can actually pay for the survival. There's the demigod. Get another Yosai. Ditch the Yosai. I don't know, it's just... I'm just gonna let demigod. Just... No one tapping for you. Yay! Well, that was the smoothest the deck's ever operated. Okay, seems like another fine hand. Oh, has he got has Kuma got his own total mana dart this time? Yeah, that's a bird's paradise. Okay. I think I'll do something very similar to him. I guess I should have played the marsh flats so it's exactly identical. Except they aren't. It's looking like a survival. And no, just a wall of reeds, okay. Let's just... survival. I guess I'll... let's think about it. Trying to decide whether I think it's better to try and go for a demigod or a Yosai win. Unfortunately, cutting me off on mana is makes it difficult for either of them. Ditch the spirits. I guess let's go for Yosai. Can grab Scribblan and Sterling Grove. And another bird. Stop my turn, decide whether I want to Crackstone and Grove for the recurring nightmare in my upkeep. Oh, Zealous Conscripts. I guess he can grab the Sterling Grove and sacrifice it himself. Just going for the birds. Okay. It's a permanent. So I kind of feel like I want to kill those conscripts before it Kiki Jikis me out. So no cracking Sterling Grove. Where is the Chupacabra? There he is. Take out the conscripts. And the recurring nightmare renders that kill irrelevant. And he can sacrifice my own, because he's got Birds of Paradise, can replay the nightmare and sacrifice my own Chupacabra to it. And indeed he does. So I think I do want to upkeep crack this for in the nightmare. And question is, what do I nightmare for? I don't want to get the Chupacabra back, so I don't want to give put any creatures into his graveyard for him to get with his own recurring nightmare. So I could either get Yosei or get Sustaining Spirit. I'm going to get Sustaining Spirit. Now I'm trying to decide whether there's any reason not to black with Necrotal. a look at his deck list. I don't think there's any reason not to. I guess we'll find out. Pilgrim. Loyal Retainers. Discard the Ghast. Grab. I think Carador. Let's think a bit harder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I'll grab Deathrite Shaman and then turn that into Carador. So, white, green, black. Why would I want to play the Eidolon? Let's grab the Sustaining Spirit again. Alright, let's see how this goes. Just another Pilgrim. Okay, he can kill his own Wall of Roots to start off his Recurring Nightmare chain again. I can get back the Deathrite Shaman to start using his graveyard, but that won't be quick enough, I don't think. We can Caracas my Carador. Okay. So Carador's no longer a useful thing. So let's ditch the Carador. And Grab another traitor. Don't want to pay. Oh, no, let's see what I'll draw first. Alright, let's discard another traitor. To grab. Where's it gone? What am I trying to do here? Right, okay, yeah. Okay, grab the Dryad Arbor. I remember, play Dryad Arbor. Play the Recurring Nightmare. Sack the Dryad Arbor to get back the Sustaining Spirit. And don't want to pay for this because I want to be able to hold up Deathright Shaman to stop him from going up with the Recurring Nightmare. Okay, thinking response is fine to take out the Wall of Roots. This stops him from activating the Recurring Nightmare at all, which means he can't put any more creatures in his graveyard. Again, I don't think there's any reason not to block. So let's go for it. Play another Deathright. And sacrifice it to get the spirit back. I think I probably could pay for that now, but it's probably better still to just hold up Deathright Shaman in case of something I'm not thinking of. What has he got for 5 mana? Ah, Acidic Slime. Take out the survival. Ditch the Demigod and grab. Reclamation stage to take out that recurring nightmare, I guess. Okay, well no, there's not really any point in blocking. Guess it's cheaper just to pay for it this time. Stage is recurring nightmare. Yeah, Rex stage. And let's demonic tutor for another survival. Birds of Paradise. I suppose I do need to actually win the game before I run out of clock. Bring back another traitor. Sacrifice another traitor. I guess it's got shadow, so I should have attacked with it first, but survival, I'll go for a demigod win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Badlands. Is that one of Kuma's lands? Can't actually do anything with that. Let's see, so 1, 2. Yeah, that should. Oh no, he's got Birds of Paradise in play. I don't want to do that. That would be a dumb way to lose. Last demigod, and I guess I will also discard this for the other nether traitor. I'll then discard for whatever. Alright, and there's a demigod. And there's 3 more. Complete with some birds. Takes 11 down to 4. And then I'm sure this turn he'll draw something to kill my sustaining spirit and I'll die and then I won't be able to win in time. God, that felt like a really sloppily executed game there on my part. This is Night of Autumn, that's my guess. Oh god, no, it's an E-Witness. You can get back Recurring Nightmare. I'm gonna die on her! Get back yeah, it's the target. Get back Recurring Nightmare. Cast the Nightmare, sack the Necrotal, and then do it again and kill me. Get the Necrotal back, kill the Sustaining Spirit, and then I'm dead. Okay. So it was not merely a sloppily executed game, it was a game-losingly sloppily executed. And then I almost certainly can't win in 3 minutes, so I guess I screwed it all up. Okay then. Non-functional hand. Well, not a good hand, but it's functional. Doesn't matter because I'm shuffling with marsh flats. Gonna play Sulphur Spirit and Nether Traitor. Maybe I can have a dumb beatdown. Cartwheel retainers, but that's not super meaningful in the face of Deathrite Shaman. Let's just D2 to 4. Let's just grab a demigod. I guess that's fine. Do 2 damage to him. Savannah's worthless here, but oh wait, no, Savannah's... well, it's got Airborg. Wait, did you just play that? God, I can't even remember what's going on. Okay, okay, mode's just going to be as annoying as possible to make me increase the likelihood that I'll time out. Attack with everything. So this conscript. Oh, I should have sacrificed that in response, I guess, but whatever. Give me a land so I can cast Demigod. That'll be nice. Oh my... oh, he's stupid. Maybe Duke of Bards. Okay, and Kuma wins for some reason. I guess it just lagged and I timed out or something, I don't know. That was weird. Says I've still got 2 seconds. Not that I think... And... actually, that would have been... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And off to cast Demi got his birds' tats down, so that would have won me the game. that was a stupid match. Well, hopefully it doesn't come across too much in the video. I didn't actually enjoy playing this deck very much. I think maybe if I had more experience playing it, or I wasn't recording and trying to commentate over the top of it, or if the win conditions weren't quite so mana intensive and clunky, or if I didn't have a headache at the time that I was playing, I might have been able to enjoy it more, but unfortunately all those things were true. Yeah, I don't really know about a lot of the choices. The Yosai win condition, it functions, but I mean, the fact that you've got to dump Yosai into the graveyard and then recur it back and then sacrifice it to recurring Nightmare as well, means that it's not actually that clean of a win condition. You can either 6 mana in total, or doing it over 2 turns with 2 Yosei, which just did not feel great. Demigods of Revenge, I think, were sort of the surprising MVPs. They just functioned a lot better. I mean, the 5 black mana was an issue, certainly, but they just were more useful as just cards to draw than Yusei was, when I didn't have the survival. Or I was rushing because I didn't have very much time. I think the second Nether Tracer was probably unnecessary. I don't know, Blossoms was probably better, being better as the 4th Carve and Caryatid. It's just not necessary for the sort of enchantment synergies are just not necessary. Cryptghast was just, I think it died on sight all the time. I don't recall if I actually managed to get anything out of it, but Carador again didn't get see much play. It was a little bit useful against Kuma at the end. Then it just got Caracas, so not sure it's that great in this deck. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a Survival of the Fittest deck. There's a billion different ways you could build this kind of tribal deck around this card. It's just obviously incredibly versatile. Not sure this was the best way of doing it though. Anyway, thanks for watching.